Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today I'm going to explain the movie called Virtuosity. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. Lieutenant Parker Barnes and John Donovan are testing a virtual reality technology that will be used to teach police officers in Los Angeles. In virtual reality, the two are searching down a serial murderer known as SID 6.7 at a restaurant. SID, short for sadistic, intelligent, dangerous, a VR amalgamation of history's most deadly serial killers, puts Donovan into shock and kills him. Before Commissioner Elizabeth Deane and her associate, William Wallace, the project's director, orders Dr. Darrel Lindenmeyer, the project's programmer, to shut down the project. Barnes is a former cop who was imprisoned for the murders of Parker's wife and daughter by political terrorist Matthew Grimes. Barnes assassinated Grimes as well as innocent bystanders. This caused him to become a convicted killer and serve 17 years to life. Following a brawl between Barnes and another prisoner, Big Red, Barnes meets with criminal psychologist Dr. Madison Carter. Meanwhile, Lindenmeyer notifies SID that he is about to be turned off because to the death that occurred when the fail-safes were disabled. Lindenmeyer persuades another employee, Clyde Riley, at SID's suggestion that a sexually compliant virtual reality model, Sheila 3.2, another Lindenmeyer project, may be brought to life in a synthetically generated android body. The Sheila 3.2 module is replaced by the SID 6.7 module by Lindenmeyer. SID 6.7 kills Riley now that it has been processed into the actual world. Once word of SID's presence in the real world reaches Deane and LAPD Chief William Cochran, Barnes is offered a deal. If he captures SID and returns him to virtual reality, he would be pardoned. Barnes accepts, and with Carter's help, they figure out that Matthew Grimes, the terrorist who murdered Barnes's wife and daughter, is part of SID 6.7's personality profile. SID goes to the Media Zone, a local nightclub, and takes hostages after killing a family and a group of security officers. Barnes and Carter travel to the nightclub to apprehend SID, but he manages to get away. SID goes on a murdering spree at the Los Angeles Olympic Auditorium the next day. Barnes arrives to the stadium to apprehend SID and discovers him on a train, where SID is holding another prisoner. Barnes, on the other hand, appears to kill the hostage in front of shocked onlookers. Carter tries to show Barnes's innocence after catching up with him after the incident, but Barnes is sent back to prison. SID, who has escaped previously, frees Barnes from his prisoner conveyance. Barnes is going to be destroyed via a fail-safe transmitter installed in him by Wallace and Deane. But Cochran destroys the equipment after learning from Carter that Barnes did not kill the train hostage. SID, on the other hand, kidnaps Carter's daughter Karen and seizes control of a television studio. After emerging from hiding, Lindenmeyer notices Sid's work and is impressed, but he is apprehended by Carter. Barnes smashes Sid's body after a struggle on the studio roof, but is unable to uncover where he hid Karen. They put Sid back in VR to deceive him about the location, which turns out to be one of the studio roof's fan enclosures. Sid becomes enraged as he realizes he is back in virtual reality. Carter is let out of VR by Cochran, but Lindenmeyer kills Cochran before he can release Barnes. Barnes begins to experience the same kind of shock as Donovan did, but Carter kills Lindenmeyer and saves Barnes. Barnes and Carter return to the real-world building where SID has taken control and save Karen from a booby trap prepared by SID that is similar to the one that murdered Barnes's family. Barnes destroys the SID 6.7 module when Karen is rescued.